Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Ideal Video Blog. I'm your host, Wade Fisher, coming to you from a hotel room in Cartersville, Georgia. I'm joined today by a good friend of mine, Michael Sturgess. Michael wears many different hats in the world, but he comes from San Antonio, Texas. He's actually traveling with me this week. If you are following the Facebook updates, yes, I did fall in the airport. No, Michael did not see it and or video it, so nobody can see that. Bumps, bruises, nothing major. But we're here. We got a little rained out today trying to set stuff up. But getting back to Michael, he and I were talking today about how there has not been rain in the majority of the country. Other parts of the country have been getting lots of floods. One of the things that Michael does, is, as well as being a co-owner of Southern Livestock Publishing, being involved with Doak and I and DV Auction, he works with Silveus Silveus Insurance Group. And he's going to tell us a little bit about that, as well as how they can help with everybody that's been in drought. So, Michael, pleasure to have you on the show.
I appreciate it, Wade, and enjoyed traveling with you. Mm-hmm. We are here primarily for the Salico Valley mature cow herd dispersal and Brangus sale that we have here Saturday, and we're getting all set up for that. We're looking forward to that day. Our involvement with Silveus Insurance Group. Silveus Insurance Group is one of the largest independent agencies in the United States, primarily into crop insurance. The insurance that we're speaking about today is called PRF, or Pasture Rangeland Forage Insurance. Pasture Rangeland Forage carries insurance for our drought scenarios that we have and that we're facing in different parts of the United States today. We're all known for our periods of moderate drought. We can have 6 months of great weather and 6 months that are really bad, or it could be 2 months really bad and 10 months of really good weather. We faced tornadoes this spring. We faced drought this spring, and all in the southern states. Right. We are in a severe drought in the state of Texas right now. It's no secret to anyone. But even right here, even on our website, southernlivestock.com, 2 days ago, our headline or feature story on there was thinning the cow herds in the state of Georgia. It's significant. And we look to work with producers on their programs in marketing through DB Auction, through Southern Livestock Standard newspaper, southernlivestock.com, but we also try to help them and insure them with their drought insurance. The drought insurance is a great product. It works throughout the year, and it's broken up in this particular part of the world. It's on rainfall indexes, and it's all calculated on departure from normal. If this particular time period, if we're 20% below normal, then it may trigger a payment. There's different coverage levels that you can choose and all of that. But the bottom line is you can break the year up into 2-month intervals, and you can select those intervals and select the ones that are most volatile. Look at the data that is before us, and we have data going back to 1948. And allows us to look at the volatility in your area and select those intervals that are the most volatile and insure those intervals for you. So you could theoretically have 8 months out of the year that be very good, but another 4 months out of the year or 2 intervals that may pay for you. Right. We are in the part of the world that we're known for our moderate periods of drought. We're not severe like if you get into states like, for instance, New Mexico or Arizona. They may go 4, 5, 6 years or 7 years in prolonged drought scenarios.
Right. So like you said, you can go in there and bust that year up. You don't have to take the entire year. It's not indexed over the entire year.
You can select 2 months, or you can select as little as 4 months out of the year, or insure the entire 12 months.
Which that's neat if you're running like a stocker operation or something like that, and you've got different cattle in there at different times. What about different pastures? Say I have 7 different pastures 7 different lands, pieces of property. I mean, can we break each one of those up and cover some but not cover others?
We can, to a degree. We can. It depends. Every land mass that we work with or properties, we look in 12-mile square grids. These grids are determined by NOAA, which is the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration. They break the entire United States up into 12 square mile grids. This data that we look at is independent of each one of those grids. So you may have properties that lie in a different grid that'll have a entirely different data set.
How many states can you cover with what you do, and when's the time of year that they need to get signed up or get in the program?
For the 2012 crop year, the sales closing date on that particular year, which is next year, will be September 30th.
Okay.
We will be working actively this summer to go through and show the program to many people as we can. Now, over here in the Southeast, the states of Florida and Georgia were added last year in the 2011 year, and they will again be eligible this year.
Awesome.
North and South Carolina are available. Virginia is available. The state of Alabama has been available for some time. Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, those areas are available. There are some other areas that are also vegetative index, but we won't get into those today. Those are in the western states. But in the south, in the southeastern states, in the rainfall indexes, those carry the majority. Now, there is one state that is coming in online for the 2012 crop year that is new to our coverage, and that is the state of Arkansas.
Okay.
So we will have good friends and producers in Arkansas that we will be visiting with. In fact, I will have a program either late July or the 1st of August at Chimney Rock Cattle Company. We'll conduct a field day up there and go through a program there and introduce the product to producers in that area.
For those of y'all that are in the state of Arkansas, that he's talking about Chimney Rock Cattle Company that's outside of Concord, Arkansas, which is just, correct me if I'm wrong, south of Batesville, and that they sit
just south of Batesville, but all north of Little Rock.
Right, right. So for more information on that, where can they go to figure out more information with you, one, and two, to get...
Yes, you can always come to us at southernlivestock.com and ask for, look for my email address. It's msturgess@southernlivestock.com. If you want more information, or if you want to check your availability in your area, you can go to rangelandinsurance.com. Rangelandinsurance.com is the website from the Silveus Insurance Group. It has a great amount of information and data on the availability in your area, as well as some more information about how it works.
Folks, all of those websites as well as email addresses that Michael was just talking about are on the bottom of your screen right now, as well as in the description on this video. So if you have more information on that, don't hesitate to get with Michael on it. He'll also go through, I've seen you sit down and go through a person's place with them, show them what it can do for them, as well as, and guys, this will make you cringe on some notes, as what it could have done over the past couple of months.
That's right. We have our insurance agency, Silveus Insurance Group, has invested quite a bit of resources and capital to develop some of the best software to analyze this data in the United States. We call it Range Calc. We like to beat the curve. The nationwide average for this program is to yield the producer anywhere from $2 to $2.2 for every dollar they invest in net indemnities.
Wow.
So it can be very lucrative. It's a subsidized product. It's subsidized by the federal government, but we like to beat that curve. We take the data, we take the forecasts, and we come up with a formula and a customized program that we feel will work for you.